Hello Leos, welcome. My name is Alyssa. This is my channel of New Direction. This is our reading for the month of June. I know it's a little bit late, but I wasn't feeling very good last week. So that kind of ex-nayed on the readings last week. So anyway, here we are. So I have a new deck. I love new decks. It's the LQ deck, the LQ Oracle, and it's the She Who deck. And this is what we're going to be starting out with today. I am going to be reading right from the book on this one. And I might actually even read our Spirit Animal Oracle card too, right from the book. I've already pulled our Oracle cards just to save time. I guess some housekeeping things before we get started. I'm sitting here. My ponies are behind me, so I was kind of hoping you could see them. If I point, you can see them here. This one that I'm pointing to, that one there, the brown one, that's Dixie, and the white one, this one here, that's Babe. And the rest of them are all hiding in the shade right now. But anyway, I'm outside, so if we get interrupted, I do apologize. I cuss a little bit, so if that's a big issue for you, then, well, consider that your warning. Okay, are we ready? I'm ready. I'm so excited. Let's get into this. Sorry, I should have done that before. I actually just finished the Libra reading, and I probably should have taken, wrote out my thoughts, but I didn't really actually, and I peed. All right, let's get into this. Okay, we're starting with the She Who. Are you ready? She Who Dreams. Isra, escape, dreams, fantasy. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? She Who Dreams. Isra rests upon a rock under a rising full moon. A moonflower vine twines up her leg and around her arm and weaves through her hair. The blooming flowers create a temporary tiara brought to life by the light of the moon. Isra dreams as the wind whisks her hair while leaves dance in the breeze. She knows how to escape the harshness of the so-called real world. Listening to the music of the celestial choir, she closes her eyes. Her fantasy brings her contentment, so she takes time to drift into her dreams. The message brought by Isra is to honor your dreams. They allow you a sanctuary where you can occasionally disappear and give your doubts and worries a much-needed break. Let your soul be soothed by impractical fantasies and foolish notions every day. When you acknowledge the power of mental escape, you begin to see which of your fears are real and which are unreal. You will also learn which of your fantasies are closer to reality than you thought. This is the insight of the gift of She Who Dreams. That's pretty cool, eh? And at the bottom of the deck was Yelana, and that's wisdom, clarity, and resolution. And this is She Who Knows. Okay? She Who Knows. So I absolutely just loved that. She Who Dreams. You know, now is the time to just allow yourself the place to dream. Okay? So the card that you pulled from the spirit animal was the dragonfly spirit. And this says truth transcends illusion. And this is a bit of a long read too, but I do want to read this one as well because the messages here are just, they're so important and I want them to be true. Like I want them to be what they are. So here it is. Dragonfly Spirit is here to remind you of the wisdom and truth available at all times in the hidden realms. Just as the dragonfly catches your eye with its reflective wings and body, the Dragonfly Spirit appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth beyond the illusion and recognize the insights that come seemingly out of nowhere. Peeking through from behind the veil. In the realm of spirit, there is far more wisdom than you can perceive with your senses, and there is a deep knowing that you are not separate or alone, for the higher power recognizes you and loves you beyond measure. Fears dissipate as you realize you are embraced by the nurturing force that is everywhere, always in communication with you. Alighting you when you are preoccupied, Dragonfly Spirit offers this message. You exist in unity with all, including the protective spirits who share their wisdom, and you are being nudged along the path of your soul needs to travel to have these experiences it craves. Love exists in many forms, and sometimes we overlook it when we do not recognize the particular form. Pay attention to the signs now. They remind you that each of us have inspired dreams seemingly sewn into the fabric of the invisible world. And there is a great consciousness that exists in the seemingly empty spaces guiding us on our journeys. Open to the truth, letting the wisdom of the hidden realms inform you, providing insights your conscious mind overlooks. Isn't that neat? I thought you needed to hear that too. And on the bottom of that one was the seahorse. And that says, watch and wait. Yeah, watch and wait. And actually, when I read the seahorse from the book, I'm not going to actually read that to you. When I read the seahorse from the book, the message of the seahorse is not my circus, not my monkeys. Okay? And it's actually just, it's asking you to take a step back, to allow things to unfold in the truth that they need to unfold. Okay, to not be enforcing your way and your thought and your this is how this has to be. Okay, it's stepping back. That's what the seahorse is asking you to embrace. You know, and with the dragonfly spirit being the card that came out, truth transcends illusion. Okay, and yet, you know, truth transcends illusion, and yet you are being asked here to embrace the dream, she who dreams. Okay, and remember, within this dream, within this place, this is where, you know, this is where you find the truth. This is where you find the things that connect to you. Okay, so the angel cards that came out was divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. And this is saying, this card is really talking about a win-win kind of situation here. That no matter what you see as this illusion, no matter how you see this playing out, that the divine has their hands in this. And that this situation is unfolding in accordance to how the divine plan needs to unfold. Okay? And the angel, the bottom card at of the angel deck here is angel therapy. Okay? And this is saying, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. And the angel therapy card is actually, it's really asking you to, have you asked the angels for help? You need to ask your angels, you need to ask the spirit cards, you need to ask the Lord to be able to help you and you know, and manifest with you, create with you a life that you are wanting to create. You need to ask for that. You need to ask for that help. You don't need to put your restrictions in how you see that going by any means, but you need to open yourself and ask for that help. Okay? Divine order. Win-win, guys. Win-win. Not your circus, not your monkeys. Remember that. So the energies that came out, the overall energies for this month, the kind of theme of the energies for this month was a man holding a coin, and the sixth chakra, your third eye here. Okay? To me, this is very much, this could be somebody coming in, this can be somebody in your life, not necessarily coming in, but somebody in your life, you know, some masculine figure within your life, somebody who, you know, could, this masculine power here that you are being asked to intuitively kind of follow here. The bottom of the deck is adjacent possibilities, deceit, healer of ages, and then actually door to romance, the garden and the gate, community, action. I really feel, and then actually happy family, and I really feel that these energies and this theme kind of for this overall month is really talking about there's a lot of different options here. And if you're not careful and you're not connecting to your sixth chakra here, if you're not paying attention to your intuition, okay, you're going to be very deceived. Okay? And remember, deceive us once, shame on you. Deceive us twice, shame on me. Okay? There are energies and situations here this month that are saying there's a lot of different opportunities coming in. There's a lot of different ways forward here. Okay? But in order for you to actually, and we'll get a little deeper into this, in order for you to really move forward and align yourself with this healer of ages, who is the divine, no matter, you know, that's individual for each one of us. This is really, it's really saying that you are going to need to really connect to that third eye, connect to that intuition here. Okay, there's a need here for, whether you are in this masculine power, whether you have been, you know, within your own masculine power, that you have been, you know, the one creating these pentacles, and you know, you've just been going about life, and you have to remember, whether you're masculine or feminine in your body, we all have both powers within our souls. And maybe this is just a way that you have been going forward, you know, with this masculine power. But that there's a time here that you're being asked to really embrace this intuitive kind of side. And maybe it's asking you to, like, look at this situation and allow yourself that kind of different view on it, the more connected, intuitive view on what could come. Okay, all right, let's get into the tarot. So we are going to be pulling from the light seers first. We're going to pull strengths, we're going to pull challenges, and then we are going to pull steps, steps that you're being asked to embrace here. Things, yeah, things, just steps you're being asked to embrace is really what it is. That's what it is. Oh, it's so warm out here, guys. Go away, little bug. So warm. My daughter kept telling me yesterday it's going to be a heat wave day today, so good thing my pool is up and going. All right. Strengths. Strengths of the Leos for this month. What are the strengths of the Leo spirit for this month? Six of Swords. The passageway forward here. The movement. Strengths for this month. Challenges, Spirit. What are the challenges that the Leos will be facing this month? Challenges for this month. Holy. Steps you are asking the Leos to embrace this month. What steps are you asking the Leos to embrace? To move forward towards their positive, to move forward to their higher intention, Spirit. What steps are you asking them to embrace? Ace of Cups, new beginning. Steps here, Spirit. Judgment in the world, of course. Oh wow. All right, what's on the bottom of the deck? The Hierophant again. This was on the bottom of the Libra reading. Okay, there's so much. We are just being called so much here to connect to the light, you know. And I am one who will solidly speak the truth and the mission of the light for as long as I am here on this earth, you know. But here we are, asked to just trust it, asked to follow it. Let Spirit guide you here, guys. Okay? And actually the Three of Pentacles was behind that. You know, this is collaboration, this is building, this is a coming together, okay? And the Hanged Man behind that, you know, kind of a different viewpoint on how, you know, this is all going to look. Trust Spirit here, guys. Allow yourself to be moved. Allow Spirit to move you. Allow Spirit to guide these steps. Okay, so our strengths, your strengths, Leos, for this month of June. Was the Six of Swords, the movement. Okay, the wheel was behind that. This is the change, the movement and the change. And from the Nine of Swords, see this place of depression, anxiety, stuck, being up late at night, not being able to see your way forward. Here's the change, here's the shift, here's the movement from this, okay? This releasing, this trusting of Spirit. These crows are not here guiding this girl anywhere that she should not be. These crows are Spirit, and Spirit is saying get on the boat because there is a shift, and it is time that we change this energy. There is a time that we move from this place of burden, this being up late at night, Okay, these pains and these clouded, you know, thoughts. It is time that it's time that we shift that. There's a huge shift here. Because from this Nine of Swords, you embrace the Queen of Fire, your own self, the Queen of Wands. But this Queen of Wands, like, look at her. As a strength, this is somebody who burns her own light within inside of her hand, who holds her lessons and her knowledge and her wisdom high above her head because she is proud of the life that she has lived. Okay, she has overcome so much to be here. Okay, she's intuitive. She's connected to spirit. And through that connection is how she grows. Through that connection is how she manifests and co-creates. She dreams bigger. Okay? But she trusts in the process. She trusts this shift. And as your strength, you trust this shift. You know, if you want to embrace this change, it's the trusting of the process. It's allowing yourself to sit in this rocky boat for a while and move forward. No, it's not easy. It's not always going to be easy. Okay, that does not look like a sunshiny Caribbean cruise by any means. Okay, no. Process and change in life is not easy. Don't try to think it is. Okay? But there's a shift. There's a change. Okay? As you embrace, as you move from this place of darkness and this place of not being able to move forward, and you embrace this, here comes the King of Swords is after that, and that's clarity. You know, that's clarity of who you are. Clarity of the situations that you have been through. The King of Swords, he is somebody who sits high on top of that mountain. You know, not only is he a silver fox, but he sits high on top of this mountain. And he's solid in who he is. He's solid in his thoughts. He's solid in the ways and his just mentality in life. Okay? Spirit, 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 so much, so connected. He just gets it all. Okay? And that clarity is there. You know, that is a strength of yours. You know, by embracing and allowing this shift to happen in your life, Leos. This is where you embrace this. This is where you open yourself up to a new way. Okay? Your challenges. The Devil, the Lovers, the Moon, and the Six of Wands. There is an attachment here. Okay? Toxic, low vibration energies. That's what the Devil is. Okay? See here? Attaching you to things that are making you feel a victim. Okay? And you allow that to happen. Okay? Those chains can be things that we can cut. We can remove from our lives. We do not have to roll in low vibration energies. That is not something that you have to play in every day. You do not need to be this puppet on these strings. Okay? That's what the Love is saying. Okay? This can be discussing as a challenge. This can be talking about a toxic kind of love. Okay? It can be talking about the imbalance here. It can be talking about the attachments to something unhealthy. Okay? It can be talking about maybe just maybe it's talking about the way that you've been handling love. Okay, maybe it's talking about those energies of low vibration that you have been allowing to take form in life. Okay? But it's saying that you need to just cut those ties. You need to cut and low vibration energies, that's fear. That's stopping yourself from dreaming. Okay? That's stopping yourself from actually embracing who you are. That's what the Devil is. Okay? He's fear. He's just toxic energy. Okay? And that we dabble in that every day. Okay? That's not something that you're ever going to be able to completely block out, because where there is light, there is darkness. And that's just how it goes. Look at the Wheel of Fortune, right? Both. Okay? And as a challenge, it can be very hard to sit in this boat and allow this shift to happen. It can be. It can be hard to release yourself from this place. It can be hard to release yourself from this hold of toxic, low vibration energies and to accept the higher vibration energies of love, the duality and the truth that actually comes with love, because love is not one-sided. True love is about the duality. True love is about openness and no expectations. It's about being able to just love things as God does. You know, that's true love. You want to talk about true love? Look at how the Heavenly Father loves us all. We are all children of His. You know, and yet he can understand that to love this child, you know, there is a need for protection because this other child is still His. You know, and that is love at its true form. To be able to remove ourselves from the actual 3D physical hold that we have on it and allow it to just be what it is. The moon is spirit, allowing and trusting spirit, falling beneath the depths. And as a challenge, it's a saying, maybe you're holding on a little too tight here. Maybe you're afraid that as you fall deep beneath this water level, that you're just sinking. But see the moonlight? Spirit does not leave you. Spirit, even in the shadows, Spirit is working. You are never alone. Ever. Ever. And understanding that, allowing that liberation to happen. The Six of Wands is about being liberated for the person that you are, for the things that you have overcome. It's taking yourself out of this devil toxic energy and embracing that you are a God-made, beautiful human being. And that can sometimes be a challenge. It can sometimes be a challenge to just trust that what is to come is to come. But divine order, it's a win-win situation here. As you embrace the light, as you cut the toxic shit out of your life, and you just embrace love for what it is, there's change. This is where the change is. The steps that you're being asked to embrace, accept the Ace of Cups that is coming in. There's a new offer here. Something for you. Okay? This is something new that is going to fulfill your soul. It's a new way forward here. Okay? And you can accept cups and look at cups and say, why did you give me a half-empty cup? Or you can accept that cup and be like, oh, thank goodness that I got this cup and it is more than half full. How you accept the cup, your perception of that cup, is how it will actually play out and have a place in your life. If you accept it with negativity, it will only bring you negativity. It'll only bring you more of that dark, negative, devil, toxic energy. But if you accept it for the gift that it is from Spirit, there's your judgment. There's your release. There's your divine gift. Okay, this is the connection. This is the, holla, you made it. Okay? Your steps, you're being asked to accept this cup, to release the holds and the toxic energy and everything that you have been holding on too tightly. Release it and embrace the world. Allow the cycle to be complete. Allow yourself to sit back and look at it as a whole and be like, holy smokes. Yeah, okay, there was a lot of parts to that, but it was all that I needed. Everything was there for a purpose. Everything that was there for a reason. These are the steps, my friends. These are the steps. Accept the cups. Spirit is here offering you the place. Spirit is here guiding your boat. Spirit is here to move you forward. So accept it. Allow that shift to happen within your life. Allow that place to, allow that, allow that shift to happen. That is, that's a huge part of it, allow that place. All right, we're going to pull some unknown factors, things that you maybe don't see necessarily coming in this month. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Oh, now, you little ones. Can you see them now? There's this little black one is still Dixie, and little George is actually behind her, but you can't see him because he's just a tiny little mini. Unknown factors coming in for the Leos this month. There's some unknown factors that the Leos do not see coming in this month, Spirit. What do the Leos not see? That's a lot. Too many, Spirit. That was a big pile. Sorry, guys. 2 or 3, Spirit. 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands. 3 of Swords at the bottom. A lot of heartbreak. Look at that. heartstrings, literally wrapped tightly around swords, and they are pulsing and red and painful. Three of Swords is talking about pain. And on the bottom of the deck, when this is talking about heartbreak, okay, the Nine of Cups is behind that. That's self-fulfillment. That's overcoming heartbreak. That's embracing the cups and the spirit that, see this? See this moon? That spirit filling your cups. And when you open yourself up, when you allow yourself to dream beyond just the pains that you are sitting in, when you allow the divine order to actually happen, when you ask the angels for their help, when you ask the angels to actually come into your life, when you ask the Lord to come into your life, your cups are fulfilled. Three of Swords, Nine of Cups. The cards that came out, Ten of Cups, Six of Wands. Liberation again. Coming from the darkness. The Ten of Cups is about fulfillment for all. You know, as you go forward, as you embrace this new you, as you begin to function and to cut out the negative toxic energies, and you become more true to the truth of love. Okay? As you allow yourself to dream, as you allow truth to transcend illusions, as you allow all the spirit to just work within your life, there is a lot of fulfillment here for you and your family and all of those people around you, all of those people that you are wanting to fulfill. This is saying you will have all of the colorful power within you when you liberate yourself. When you free yourself from the darkness, when you free yourself from whatever this is, you transform. You become the beautiful butterfly that you are meant to be. You overcome the heartache. You just move forward. Isn't that a beautiful place to be? Isn't that a beautiful kind of, you know, energies to come in? Spirit's saying it's here, it's coming. Open yourself up to it. Allow yourself the place to, allow the shift to happen. Okay, see, darkness and light, it's the shift, it's the understanding that there's the balance, there's the need. You must release yourself. You must embrace the world as a whole. That's where your power is. Like Six of Wands, Six of Wands, okay? There's a liberation here that you are being asked to embrace. You are being asked to embrace the powerful, beautiful, uniquely made you. You are. Okay, we're going to pull from the Good Tarot, and we're going to get just some last overall guidance here for you guys. The Spirit. This is for Leos. What do you have to say for the Leos? The Leos. The Leos for the month of June, Spirit. What is your last message of guidance here as they go forward? Oh, itchy nose. Must be on to something. Yes. Oh, goodness. I'm just so excited and inspired this year by all of the changes that, you know, one of my favorite readers, you know, she calls it the great, like the Great Awakening, you know, the great, yeah, I think that's what she calls it, the Great Awakening, and literally of our society as a whole, right? And I love it. Like I do, I'm so inspired by it. I'm so inspired by all of the growth, you know, of those who are seeking change. Like, I love that. All right. Guidance. Guidance for our Leos. Spirit, what do you have to say to these Leos? Oh, goodness. Thank you. The bottom of the deck was the Two of Wands. This is a change in direction. And see here, see this little girl sitting on this giraffe? You know, she looks a little defeated, unsure of where she's going, but she trusts this giraffe. And this giraffe is spirit, and this spirit is saying, I have you, and we're going forward. Open yourself up to the change. Open yourself up to the new directions. Allow the shift within your life to happen and realign yourself with where you want to go with from here. The Hermit was behind that take. The Hermit and then actually the Magician. Okay? Take the time, block out the noise. I mean, the hermit is exactly like, what do you picture when you picture a hermit? Somebody who is quite content to sit and be within their own place by themselves. And that is what this hermit is asking you to embrace. Okay, Spirit is saying, connect to me, sit with me for a while you have some things to work out. Okay? You have the power within you, and when you connect and you take the time out, you will notice, you will see that power that is yours, that has been given to you by your maker, your creator. It's there, guys. It's there. Trust this shift. Trust this change of direction. Okay, the cards that actually came out were the Fool, the Ace of Fire, and the Ten of Pentacles. The Fool here is a brand new beginning. And the Fool is asking you to just take the step. You don't need to see the ground beneath your feet. Spirit's gonna be there. You just start taking those steps, baby. Put one foot in front of the other. Okay? There's a new beginning here. There is a new fire here. Something that is literally sparking so much passion and change within your life. And fires, wands, those are about our spiritual being sides. That is what the wands are talking about. Okay? And this is something new. This is something that is going to literally be burning the passions within your life, the creativity within your life. And you just need to roll with this here, because this is really good for you. It's bringing in fulfillment. Ten of Pentacles, that's talking about like a lifetime of fulfillment. That's talking about being fulfilled, being 3D, tangibly fulfilled, the pentacles in your life. Okay? Spirit is saying, now is the time, my friend. Now is the time. Look at this. I've never even noticed this before. This Ten of Pentacles, do you see that wolf? She's sitting here with all of her money, and she is just so... She knows. She's connected. Okay, but she's sitting here with her wolf, and he is so wise. Wolves are about wisdom. Wolves are about that knowing, that deep knowing within inside of our souls. Untethered soul, what do you have to leave the Leos with today? You got to. You should be experiencing the life that is happening to you, not the one you wish was happening. Don't waste a moment of life trying to make other things happen. Appreciate the moments you are given. Well, isn't that something? The highest state you have ever experienced is simply the result of how open you were. If you don't close, it can be like that all the time. Remain open. Allow yourself that place within inside your soul to dream, to remain connected. Okay? The bottom of the deck was a purpose. The purpose of spiritual evolution is to remove the blockages that cause you fear. Leos, I encourage you. I'm praying for you, and I am so excited for this month. As you go forward here, do not be afraid of what is to come. Just trust in Spirit. Make that a known thing. Pray to the Lord. Okay? Connect, 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 connect. Allow this change, allow this shift to happen within your life. Do not fight the shift, because what happens when you fight the shift? You repeat the cycles. You don't remove yourself from the cycles. When you resist the change, you are just repeating things. Okay? I'm so excited for you. Thank you for being here, Leos. Until next time, take care.